Okay, boys. So we had the first battle report on the channel, and I took pictures. In retrospect, next time I think I'll record videos and actually edit and everything together. That's that's a lot better. Like on the pictures is kind of old school, but yeah, it's the first one. I think this will be fine. So this is the Escalation League match. You can see I have a picture of my little army here. Painting wise, it's an easy one. It's statues with some cool basing. I'm going to update them a little more, make them a little bit cooler. But yeah, you can see that later on when I do that. I will make a video about it. So I did speak about the list some days ago, and cool. We have a lot of people subbing to the channel. So well, yeah, a dedicated Grey Knight channel. It looks like people want that. At least some people, and I really enjoy making that. I like a primary play Grey Knight now. I'm going to focus on that to be as good as I can. So yeah, it's fun to have you guys along the ride. So okay, so this is the list. This is my list. I already talked a lot about it. Just a quick recap. It's 10 Terminators. I know for you Titan guys out there, there's a couple of Paladins there. I have magnetized the little book thing they have on the back there, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered to take them away for the game. It was like it wasn't. Yeah, I just didn't take them away, but I can for it when I do a tournament or something like that. So we have Voldus, we have the Chaplain, and we have the Rhino. I have, as said before, like a video about when I talk about the list. So if you haven't watched that and you're not one of the few that are part of my first video, the people that watch that, go and watch it. But yeah, let's crank on now. So this was my list. I will do it like this. Okay, that seems fine. This is my opponent's list. He have a big unit of warriors, and everything here is air painted. It's quite nice. It's a lot of Indominus though. He did have quite an experience to play, so that was quite cool. Even if he's playing a lot from the starter box. Yeah, Scarabs, as you can see, the new Destroyer Lord type thing, and the 3 new melee guys, and a really strong unit of Immortal behind that. So when I first saw the list, I was like, okay, I hope my firepower will be enough to take out or really weaken the big blob, because that one can just keep reappearing, and if I can't take them away, it will be really hard. I did take Kill More. That's not the name anymore, but the one where you kill more, then you get points. So that's the one secondary I took. I took actually a psychic one, because I noticed that I will probably not use Gate of Infinity all the time. So not Gate of Infinity, Warp Shaping all the time. So I knew that I would have 1 power every turn on Voldus, which I could be used for something, and I wanted to take the center anyway. So I took that one. That's one you need to do a psychic power action in the middle of the table 3 times. So or yeah, a psychic casting that psychic power. Yeah, so when we go on, we can take up this picture here. This is my deployment. You can see that we have there's 4 objectives on all sides. The big building in the middle are obscuring, so I wanted to hide behind there with my characters. The Rhino just placed an objective and just going to stand there for most of the game. That was the plan anyway. So my opponent did, on the other side of the table, clump up a lot. You can see we use these little railroad things to make the map smaller, because 750 points is a small map size. So a big unit of warriors, you have that little HQ, which is a big gun. You have the big guy behind there, behind the building there, and his scarab. So he's really afraid of the shooting. He haven't played too many times against Grey Knight before. It might even be his first. So let's see if we do that. I got first turn. I managed to do all the tricks. I got on Astrolabe. We did Fury of the Proven, or Fury of the First. I like the +1 to hit for my Terminators. And with Voldus close by, rerolling that. Building up Cybolt ammunition to make my bolters better, because he has a lot of toughness 4 guys. I could do the Psy Cannons even better, but they already wounded quite good, so I didn't want to do that. So I went up just a little bit to get within 30 range, because I used Chaplain to increase the range, and I just blasted everything on his warriors. And well, I didn't take out everything. You can't see it here, but it's like 2-3 guys left. And to wound, that's a 3+, right? Against these guys, I think I lost half of it. And that's a lot of shots. It's 8 times 4 shots. And I almost hit on everything. So I lost a lot of wounds. I didn't manage to wipe out the unit, but it's close to that. So kill more, or what it's called, I didn't get that in my first turn, and that didn't feel too good. But my shooting was good. I managed to shoot him from safety. He has a big problem seeing me. He can of course spread out to get more objectives though. And it's worth noting, when we rolled off, he actually won first turn but gave it to me. I don't know what that was about. I think he wanted me to maybe get closer to him. I actually forgot to ask about that, and that's so he can punish me when I get closer, because he has strong half-range stuff, which is really half-range, like within range 8 or something, but then there becomes really good with high AP. Okay, so we go here. This is actually my... okay, so this is the movement I had. Oh, I think I skipped some pictures. Let's see if I got this correct. No, this is correct. So he, on his turn, just went up there. He got his scarabs on a point. That's it. Other than that, he just got... Other than that, a rest is standing behind. He used that teleport relic on his warlord to bring all of those 3 guys with him and the warlord. And his thinking here was he wanted to charge me and do so much damage he could to buy himself time to score more points. So if he managed to weaken the Terminators, he would be able to like spread out, take points. I felt it was a viable strategy. I would probably, if I was him, just focus on taking the primaries, get a solid lead, while trying to not lose as much as possible, and then try to win with points that way. But he did try to get a charge. I got the Overwatch, which killed 2 guys. Other than that, he got his guy in. He got killed. I don't know even if I have a picture about that. Let's have a look. No, I don't. So if you go back here, you can see he got here under the building there. It got killed. I with pile-in and consolidation was quite close to his lord. And then it was my turn too, which is this picture. I just moved everything up in the center, made a charge move with my Terminators on his lord, killed it off. I also shot off the Scarabs, which were on the far right objective marker, and his last warriors. So that's what I did. I split up the shooting from the Psy Cannons and the bolters to kill it out. I used both Psy Cannons and I think 1 bolter to take out the what was it I used them for? Yeah, I used them on the scarabs, and I used the rest on the warrior because he did have regenerated quite a lot, so I had 10 or 11 warriors left back. So I really wanted to shoot them out, but it were enough. So I killed both units on his turn. His turn 2. He then had one over. No, he lost the objective because the warriors were holding it. So he had no primaries this round. And here, this is like close to his. Actually, this is my turn, but he deep strike. Well, you can see the Paladin, the Terminators are now. He deep struck his last Immortals, which were in deep strike. He paid stratagems, no CP for that. They got down, they shot everything, they killed 2 Terminators. And then later I walked up, I again shot on the last guy I had, which were the shooting HQ, and just charged the Immortals, and they're dead. So this is top of turn 3, and he's tabled. So with that, I made a solid victory. This was the second Necrons I played against in the league, so I had a lot of experience, and I had one of my buddies play Necrons a lot, so I have played them quite a lot of times. So it will be really interesting to see what I will pair next. That will be 1,000 points, and I will. This is the first battle report, so it's not the best, but I will make that even better. I will get some better recording so I can film it and maybe talk while we do it and do a little stronger editing on it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It's a little bit of a mess, but we all need to start somewhere, and I felt it was more important to get the video out there, show it to you, and make the next one better. So happy to have you on the ride, and see you in the next one.